truly blessed to meet Paolo Freire, who is, a hero of mine, because my credo definitely goes in the direction of liberatory education based on my personal experiences of post-war Germany and what I've experienced in this country. So Paolo would come to town back in the 80s to work with groups like Instituto de Progreso Latino, Spanish Coalition for Jobs, which sounds like a very conservative organization, but all of them worked in the Pilsen and Little Village area. And the ideology of these groups were definitely liberatory popular education. And so with all of their connections, they were able to bring Paolo in. So it was just great, because I was new to the field, I was new to this country, and I would sit in some, I hate to say it, but dilapidated building that was cheap to rent with all these incredibly passionate educators and discuss how to develop programs that truly fit the needs of individuals, how to develop communities by means of education, but do it by, with, and for the people. In other words, not come in, swoop down as the expert, but really collaboratively and interdependently work with all these different assets that the community had in their people. And so those were the early days when my own philosophy and commitment to education and commitment to risk-taking, because it was often a risk as a white girl in a community where people looked at you askew, what are you doing here? Had a German accent on top of it, much stronger than now. But it was really wonderful to meet him and to really firm up what I believed in, and had many occasions to then also work with him at conferences. And I don't want to be immodest here and say work with him. I was around him, at his feet perhaps, but I had opportunity to do dialogue exchanges, met some of his family, his daughters, who were also involved in educational work, and really learned what he meant. So it wasn't just reading the books and discussing the books and looking at the theory on the printed word, but also to see him put it in action in his interactions with the community organizers, with the students and people like me. So that was truly a strengthening and a boosting to who I became as an adult educator myself.